Hi, welcome to KingWood Clocks. We have a new product that we're going to show off here. It is the KingWood Squirrel Maze. All right, let's get ready to unbox our Squirrel Maze feeder. Here we go. Straight from KingWood Clocks Décor More. It's going to be quick and easy assembly out of the box here. We got a few things just to make it sensible for shipping. To get it together real quick, we just need a drill or a screwdriver, and then you'll get it up on the fence installed, and you are ready to entertain some squirrels as well as humans. So let's see what's in the box. Comes packed well and protected. Typically shipped through UPS. We don't mess with USPS too often unless it's terribly necessary. So we'll pull all this paper out, and we're gonna carefully lift our screen out. We have our hardware that it comes with. Here's the actual maze. So there's piece one. There is piece two. Included is the 1 pound bag of peanuts for your starter prizes. Here you get a little tip sheet and install directions. We'll go ahead, put all this paper back in the box, get that to the recycling center, or hey, reuse the box. It's a good solid box. We'll set that box aside, and we'll start on the quick assembly of our squirrel maze. This will just slide right in and butt right up to it. And then with our hardware, we'll take our hardware kit here, and it's just a couple small screws that will go in the sides. Let's see, we got 4 screws here and 2 big ones that are going to go to the install onto your fence or structure. Take these 4 small screws here, and we're going to put them into the side here to keep this together. You can use a screwdriver. I have this Makita drill here that I'm quite fond of. And we'll just go ahead and slip those in gently and slowly. Don't over tighten them. We'll come over to this other side here. Stick them in. And just like that, is ready to go and be hung on our fence. Pretty exciting. Keep your drill ready to go. You might need a helper for this, or you could do it by yourself. We'll walk through some quick instructions on that as well. Let's do it. The first thing we want to do is find a good place on our fence line here to place it. You want to usually use your top 2x4 crossbar here on your fence to attach it to. That's good and sturdy. And usually I try to put it on the vertical 4x4 post or metal post that you have, so it's really sturdy up here. The squirrels aren't going to knock it down or anything, adding extra weight to the fence, and I just always want to use the strongest part of the fence. Now we're going to mount it to our fence with our 2 screws and washers. I would first start them in the holes that are already pre-drilled in your box. That way we're able to get it up and we're not awkward. I have a little level here I'm going to use just to kind of spot it. Doesn't really matter. Let's see, let's go right here on this 4x4. The first one doesn't really matter, you just need to get it in there kind of in the center. Leave it a little loose. Now you can put your level up. Find your level. I always recommend eyeballing it a bit too. Your fence line may be a little skewed or something and it may throw you off. So I would just judge it right there. Solid on the fence. Our screen comes all ready to go. We've had this up for a year and been enjoying it. We just took it down to make our new fence. So we're going to snap it on there. Just like so. So we got our top snaps in, and we can access this bottom here. Let me grab some nuts and we'll get that going. So with your squirrel kit, you're going to get a little bag of peanuts here, a little starter kit. Usually, you only need a little handful in there to get you going. The squirrels are going to climb in there, and usually they're just going to grab one nut and then take off. Sometimes they'll hang out in there, but for the most part, they're just going to grab one nut and get out of there. We're gonna snap this shut. We have an entrance hole on the bottom here. Up top here, we have another entrance hole. And basically they're set at about 3 inches so that the squirrel can navigate the maze pretty easily. It's got little peekaboo holes so they can see the nuts in there and smell them, and it'll drive them nuts. Literally. Haha. Once they've kind of been through this setup a little bit, you grab your drill once again. I know we just put peanuts in there. This time we're gonna flip it. Edit that. I'm just gonna eyeball it this time, and we'll put our screw in the hole that's here. And we'll get our screen back on. Now we have a whole new squirrel experience to watch and admire. And we can flip this obviously 4 different ways to keep them occupied, with different little compartments for them to navigate and check out. And now we have the holes there in different places, which actually kind of confuses them. We feed them pretty religiously every day at about 5 o'clock or so. They come out here and start scolding us when we don't feed them. This is another way to distract the squirrels. We keep the squirrels on this side of the property because here at KingWood Clocks, we've favored owls and birds over the years, and we try to keep them on the opposite side of our property so that the squirrels are not destroying their habitats and just being generally a pain in the neck. Hope you've enjoyed this video. Please go ahead and check out all the information we have on the squirrel maze, and we'll see you next time.